Turned up, let's go.
What is up, you guys? I'm Charmx. Today I'm going to be reacting to I'm Totally a Skating Pro by Jaden Animations. I'm not really sure what to expect. I mean, from the sounds of it, it sounds as if Jaden is a professional skater, which I kind of doubt, but then again, maybe she is. I don't know. But with that being said, the original link's in the description. Without any further ado, let's begin.
A couple months ago, I went to visit the college campus that I planned on attending. I really liked it. Pretty scenery, good art classes, but the campus is really big and the students are known to ride bikes and skateboard to their classes in order to get there quicker. That's when I decided I'd like to try skateboarding, since they're easier to carry around than a bike for convenience, and I like the idea.
What about a scooter? You know, you could get a scooter and just scoot around. I think that would be easy. It'd be easier than carrying a bike around, and it'd be easier than trying to learn how to skateboard around. A scooter is ideal, actually.
Idea of having a cool new hobby. After some research, I decided to go to a shop and look at them in person, and maybe talk to some experts. My mom and I drove down to the local mall and walked into the skate shop, where we were greeted by a nice employee. The shop was small, and you could literally have a conversation with someone on the other side of the room, but it was still a pretty cool place. As my mom talked to the employee about what we were looking for, I decided to check out one of the skateboards on display. There's a little...
I can't help but notice that, you know, in this, if you listen to Jaden's voice, because this is from a couple years ago, you can definitely tell she wasn't as comfortable in front of the mic or whatever compared to the way she is now. But I can relate to that because I was like the same, you know, when I started off doing YouTube. I wasn't that comfortable in front of the camera and whatnot. Now I'm very comfortable, probably too comfortable. But yeah, anyway, it's quite crazy seeing, you know, how you change.
The rug the store provided for the customers to stand on without slipping off the skateboard, so I used it to try out the board. It was really cool until I noticed that I was starting to slowly roll off the rug. I started panicking to myself.
Emergency!
This rug was the only thing keeping me safe from falling off that skateboard. I needed it. I trusted it. And it was betraying me. Stop it! People have different reactions in panic situations. For me, everything goes in slow motion. All I could think about was...
You could just step off the skateboard. If you can't stand on a skateboard on just a normal floor, why are you buying a skateboard? Like, you need a scooter or something.
The horrible ways that this could end. I felt like Mufasa when he was above the cliff with Scar. Rug! Help me! Long live the king/queen, because technically you are of the female gender, but the quote uses the male counterpart. No! Wildebeests. I was having a mental breakdown in the corner by myself. Half of the board was...
If this is how you act on a skateboard just on normal ground or whatever, I mean, like, how do you expect to freaking skateboard to class? This is not gonna end up well.
I was on the tile now, and it was starting to pick up some speed. I quickly glanced over at my mom to see if she noticed the peril that I was in. Still talking. I had to do something before I was cast away into the abyss of free space, so slowly I started putting my foot down towards the floor. I should be able to just step off the board, nothing else. Oh god, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. But the thing was, as I was stepping off, the weight on the board became unbalanced, which forced it...
Yeah, it's gonna slide the board. But it's not like it's that hard to get off of one. I used to skateboard kind of like way back in the day. I used to be able to do some tricks. It's actually really fun. It's actually really fun. If you don't skateboard or if you want to skateboard, I definitely recommend you try to pick it up because it can be quite fun. But get yourself a decent board, but don't go too expensive because it might not be for you, right? But like once you learn how to do some like really simple tricks, it actually can be quite fun. I won't lie, but I haven't skateboarded in like, it's been like over 10 years since I, you know, used a skateboard. Because I think the skateboard I had broke in half or something, because I was trying to do some tricks on some pavement, and it ended up splitting it in half. And after that, it was just like, okay, whatever, I'm done. But yeah, it's actually really fun. Man, this actually makes me miss it. Just thinking back, it makes me miss skateboarding.
The opposite way I was getting off. This caught me so off guard, I stumbled backward, launching the skateboard across the floor, and watched as it slammed very loudly into the show rack that was holding other boards. Everyone saw, since we were basically breathing down each other's necks in a shop the size of a bathroom. My initial reaction, as it is to most things,
you should have said, oh, this is a good board,
was to just laugh it off. but it was just a really awkward laugh that I was using to try and say, oh, oops, I'm sorry, I'm such a klutz. But on the inside, stop, don't look at me, no. We left, and every time I pass that store, I just cringe. I can never return there ever again. Wildebeests.
I actually really like this. And how is it that hard to step off of a skateboard? It's not, I don't understand. How slippery was the floor? I mean, I think that's a good question. How slippery was the floor that they had to give you that grass patch or whatever, right? That rug. Because how slippery is it that would happen? I don't know. You'd have to be there, I guess, to see. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. This actually really made me miss skateboarding. Just, you know, thinking back to when I did it. I had some fun times. I think I remember once getting hit in the groin, like you see in those videos of the kid getting hit in the groin. I think that happened once. But, you know, besides those times, you know, doing some tricks and accomplishing the tricks can be really fun. But, I mean, it's also can be dangerous. Anyway, if you guys like this, give it a thumbs up, possibly share with a friend. If you're new, subscribe to the family. And make sure you guys go subscribe to Jade Animations. And I'll see you guys next time. Boop!